communication development. Any activities where you talk with your child is going to promote language development. But books, balls, and blocks are ideal to promote any domain of development. How can you use books, balls, and blocks to promote communication? First of all, you do not need to go and buy any fancy toys to promote your child's language development. You can use some containers from home to pretend they're blocks and build with, or anything that you have at home. I always say your home is the best classroom environment. Regarding blocks, there are all types of blocks. For an infant, you could use the block for tracking, and you can say while your baby is tracking, or you're looking at the blue block, look at it moving slowly from left to right. For your toddlers, you can use blocks for building. They're going to love to knock them down and again describe what your child is doing or what you are doing. Or you can use the block for body part and say, oh, put the block on your head, put the block on your knee. And for your older children, again, building with blocks, they're going to be able to build a more elaborate structure. And you can ask, say, oh, tell me about what you're doing. It is important not to ask what is it, because children do not necessarily build something. They may just be engrossed in the activity itself. And so asking, tell me about it, can allow the child to just describe whatever they are doing. How to promote communication with balls. Again, nothing fancy. You do not even need to go and buy balls. You can make balls out of a sheet of paper or tape. For infants, sensory balls are really nice. You can roll on your baby's body for sensory stimulation. And again, what it's going to make it a communication activity is you describing what you're doing and looking at your baby, imitating any sound that your baby makes. For your toddlers, describing again what you're doing, introducing action words such as throwing and kicking and rolling. Also starting to introduce some position words such as in, out, then on top, under, in front. Again, in and out is going to be basic. For older children, you can elaborate and even start to introduce for your older 4 and 5, right and left concept. For your older children as well, starting to talk about distance. For instance, rolling a ball and asking, oh, which one went farthest? Which one was the fastest? All of these are communication concepts that are very important for children. So books are ideal to promote language and communication. When you select a book, you want to keep in mind your child's age and your child's interest. For your infant, think about contrast. Again, their vision is not fully developed, so contrasting colors are really important. And when you hold the book, again, same distance, about 7 to 8 inches away from your child's face. Also, you want books to be durable. For you older infant and toddlers, think about books that fits in their little hand that they can manipulate on their own. And mouthing is part of development. Infants, toddlers, even through their tooth, will mouth items. You want to encourage that skills because, again, it supports and promotes language and communication. It's going to strengthen their cheek muscle, their tongue and their lip muscle. If you do not wish them to mouth books, again, offer them different items to mouth. Again, it sends information to their brain about material. There are so many nerve endings, and it's definitely a phase that you want to support so that they can graduate out of it. For your toddlers, think about books that have realistic pictures in them that are more relatable. They don't have abstract representations, so realistic items and face are really good. Also, books with repetition are very appealing to children, such as Polar Bear, books with rhythm, books with song. And there are no laws that says that a child needs to be sitting down to read a book or to listen to a story. Especially for you toddlers, any movement, any action that you can involve during the story will help out. For you preschoolers, you can then graduate to paperback books and books that are wordier. And you definitely, at any age, want to ask questions. Even if your baby doesn't respond, asking questions is important. And giving them an opportunity to respond kind of engages them. For older, ask, what do you think will happen next? What do you see on the picture? You can play the game I Spy. For instance, I spy a cup on this picture. Can you find it? Any way that you can engage your child will be beneficial. Also, invite your child to read to you. It's going to make them very proud, and it's a very useful skills. Making homemade books just with papers or notebooks can be very appealing and constructive for your older 4s and 5s. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the Coalition at 386-323-2400.